Begin in the United States, where Pope Francis has begun his long-anticipated visit to Washington. And New York as well as Philadelphia, the Pope landed at Andrews Air Force Base outside the U.S. Capitol just a few hours ago. He was welcomed there by President Barack Obama and his family. Expectations are high for this, his first visit to the most powerful country on the planet. Many are hoping and expecting that Francis will continue to deliver his messages in defense of the poor, against greed and consumerism, and for action on social inclusion, climate change, and a range of other issues. On the flight from Cuba, Francis spoke directly about the U.S. blockade on the island.
El problema del bloqueo es parte de las negociaciones. Es público esto, ¿cierto?
I think it would be normal for there to be some reference to this process, as there was here in Cuba. I'm sure there will be some reference to it in the United States as well, because it is an important issue and a current one, and he will want to give hope.
And our correspondent Bianca Perez has more from Washington.
We are in front of the Apostolic Nunciature, where Pope Francis was received by hundreds who have gathered here to sing and praise the Holy Father as he makes his way into the Nunciature, and of course will remain there for the rest of the evening and for the remainder of the 48-hour period in which he will be staying in Washington, D.C. The Holy Father will begin his official agenda tomorrow morning in a meeting with President Barack Obama early in the morning in the White House. He will then be conducting the canonization of Junipero Serra in the afternoon in the Basilica, and then on Thursday morning will of course be addressing a joint session of Congress in which he will talk about different social issues. Among these, of course, poverty, war, an end to our environmental disasters that have been occurring. And due to these meetings with both Congress and the President of the United States, there have been many protests in Washington, D.C. asking His Holiness to be their voice, to be the person that will carry this message to the U.S. government. From Washington, D.C., for teleSUR, Bianca Perez.